on the oak wood table, a gentle trace of autumn left behind. I count the veins that weave an amber fable, and let the quiet memory fill my mind. Outside the pane, the summer softly fades away, and golden hues begin to paint the afternoon. The gentle breeze is whispering through the doorway. It whispers low of winter coming soon. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. I lift this tiny stem between my fingers. It holds the warmth of July's midday heat. The autumn chills, the summer comfort lingers to make my slow and peaceful heart complete. The birds fly south across the changing velvet sky. They sing a song I used to know so well. The gentle breeze is whispering through the doorway. It leaves a quiet promise where it fell. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. The frost will come and dress the sleepy garden in robes of white until the springtime rain. The earth knows well that winter isn't hardened. It's just a pause before it blooms again. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. A dried leaf rests upon the table. The seasons change, but home remains the same. I close my eyes and feel the quiet warmth. Softly autumn calls my name. Bicycle bell chimes along the cobblestone, calling us back to days we used to know. Pull up a chair, my dear old friend. Watch how the golden maple branches bend. The autumn air is cool and sweet today, chasing the dusty, lingering summer away. Listen to the quiet rustle in the trees, every little secret carried on the breeze. You and I have walked 1,000 miles or more, right back to this cozy kitchen door. The seasons turn like pages in a book. Come take another long and peaceful look. The river keeps on flowing to the sea, just like the gentle years with you and me. Nature puts her velvet coat upon the town as red and yellow leaves come floating down. A newspaper rolls against the wooden gate. The afternoon is growing soft and late. Put on your coat, let us walk the park once more, beside the lake where sparrows used to soar. Notice how the light begins to amber fade in every quiet memory we made. Listen to the quiet rustle in the trees, every little secret carried on the breeze. You and I have walked 1,000 miles or more, right back to this cozy kitchen door. The seasons turn like pages in a book. Come take another long and peaceful look. The river keeps on flowing to the sea, just like the gentle years with you and me. Nature puts her velvet coat upon the town as red and yellow leaves come floating down. Winter will bring a blanket made of white, softening the edges of the quiet night. But sitting here across the table now, time leaves a gentle touch upon your brow. We do not mind the fading of the green. We love the finest days the world has seen. So listen to that bell down on the street, where past and present softly seem to meet. My faithful friend, the evening settles slow in autumn warmth, wherever we may go. Beside my teacup sits a stone I gathered by the creek alone, back when the July skies were blue and wild green ferns were washed in dew. It holds the warmth of brighter days before the autumn brought its haze. The window frame is turning cold, the oak tree sheds its quiet gold, and in my hand this little piece reminds me how the seasons cease. Time moves soft across the land, like river water in my hand. From apple blooms to winter chill, the world turns round, yet I stand still. keep the spring inside my chest while all the forest goes to rest. I trace the smooth and rounded edge and recall birds upon the ledge. They sang a May and cherry red before the northern winds were bred. Now frost is creeping down the pane to swallow up the summer rain. The window frame is turning cold, the oak tree sheds its quiet gold, and in my hand this little piece reminds me how the seasons cease. Time moves soft across the land like river water in my hand. From apple blooms to winter chill, the world turns round yet I stand still. I keep the spring inside my chest while all the forest goes to rest. There is a peace in watching leaves drop softly from the wooden eaves. For every year that fades away will bring back green another day. I set the river stone right here to welcome in another year. The tea grows cold, the shadows creep, and nature softly goes to sleep. A milkman's whistle echoes off brick walls and brings the quiet town to gentle life. You pull your wool sweater around your frame, step past the memory of yesterday's strife. The autumn wind is sweeping down the street and rustling maple leaves against the pane. We watch so many summers turn to gold and share the shelter when the storm clouds rolled. Old friend, remember how the rivers run when green returns to bloom across the land. No matter how the winter chills the air, I am right here to take you by the hand. The seasons turn, but warm true hearts remain. A trolley bell clinks soft across the square while sparrows gather in the sycamore. You sit with me and watch the shadows stretch like quiet tide upon a sheltered shore. The scent of pine comes drifting down the lane. Old friend, remember how the rivers run when green returns to bloom across the land. seasons turn, but warm true hearts remain. Years may paint our silver hair with grace, and frost may dust the garden on the hill, but nature keeps a rhythm soft and slow, and time can never break our bond or chill. Listen to the street sound fade to dusk. The evening stars begin their quiet show. Old friend, sweet peace is waiting at the door. Wherever changing autumn winds may blow, wherever changing winds may blow. Sweet wood smoke carries news across the hollow, where quiet cedar branches start to bend. Old Thomas buttoned up his woolen cardigan and walked out where the gravel country road would end. He smelled the rich dark earth of early winter, a spicy breath of cinnamon and pine. The maple trees had traded red for silver, the robins flew away a week ago. He tilted back his cap toward the heavens and smiled at how the twilight set the hills aglow. For autumn always gives a nod to winter, and nature finds her peace beneath the frost. He has watched the turning wheel for 80 seasons, and knows that not a single bloom is lost. The river slows its song, the stars grow bright, his quiet shadows kiss the world goodnight. The scent of baked pear apples from the kitchen escaped into the crisp November breeze. His companion stood beside the wooden porch rail, her heavy shawl wrapped tight against the trees. She caught the sweet perfume of dried carnations and marked the way the year was growing old. The maple trees had traded red for silver, the wild geese made their journey through the gray. They shared a gentle look without a whisper, and watched the fading light turn into yesterday. For autumn always gives a nod to winter, and nature finds her peace beneath the frost. He has watched the turning wheel for 80 seasons, and knows that not a single bloom is lost. The river slows its song, the stars grow bright, quiet shadows kiss the world goodnight. Time does not hurry when the season changes. It glides as soft as tea inside a cup. The earth just closes up her golden pages and waits for spring to come and wake her up. The wood smoke settles in the sleepy evening. The chimney sparks begin their quiet fade. Two shadows walk inside and close the doorway, content with every promise nature made. The hills are sleeping under winter's crest. That is how the valley learns to rest. A sudden memory breaks the quiet as twilight settles over frost-bitten hills. The velvet curtains frame a frozen meadow where winter glides across the windowsills. A solitary crow takes flight above the pines, tracing dark arches in the fading sky. The air holds still, a breath before the snow, while silver lanterns start their evening glow. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel a world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. The camera of the mind pans down the river where ice forms ribbons on the glassy stream. Tall birches bend beneath their snowy cloaks like quiet guardians in a gentle dream. A deer steps slowly through the pine grove shade, leaving faint footprints where the wildflowers fade. The air holds still, a breath before the snow, while silver lanterns start their evening glow. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel a world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. Beyond the hills the world is rushing by, but here sweet is ever truly lost. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel a world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. The twilight fades into a starry night. The valley slumbers in the soft moonlight. All is serene, all is at peace. Who taught the dandelion how to drift across the hedge? I watch a tiny yellow leaf upon the windowsill. My tea is getting cooler now. The clock tick-tocks along, and autumn sneaks inside the yard without a single sound. I wonder if the robins know the winter's on its way, or if they simply pack their songs and leave for warmer skies. Thought drifts to another year, a blue afternoon, when shoes are stained with grass and buttercups, and nobody ever cared about the time. Listen, the seasons keep on turning in a slow and quiet dance, rolling like a gentle wave across the porch tonight. We ask 100 questions to the quiet evening air, and watch the golden shadows softly fall into the light. Is that a neighbor's porch light coming on across the street? The moss upon the flagstone path is looking very green. I remember how the spring felt 40 years ago, or was it 50? Numbers blur like raindrops on the glass. A sudden breeze brings smell of pines, or maybe damp oak leaves. The mind just wanders where it wants, like ripples on a pond. Thinking of that wooden bench beside the harbor wall, where summer lingered longer than it should, and every simple moment felt like home. Listen, the seasons keep on turning in a slow and quiet dance, rolling like a gentle wave across the porch tonight. We ask 100 questions to the quiet evening air, and watch the golden shadows softly fall into the light. No answers come, but none are needed here. The world moves on in rhythm, soft and clear, from snow to green, from gold to gray. The creek keeps flowing anyway. Why does the dusk look softer every year? I set my cup down, watch the sunset fade. The breeze is cold now, but my heart is warm. Just wandering along through days and years. Quiet autumn evening. This velvet armchair holds my frame. A shadow stretch across the porch. I write to someone with my name, who used to run with youth's bright torch. You thought the spring would last forever. You ran through wheat fields in a haze, impatient for the stormy weather, and wishing away those golden days. Now watching swallows cross the sky, I wish I knew back then as much as now. Don't hurry past the blossoms bloom. Don't curse the quiet in your room. The river finds the sea in time. The mountain takes its years to climb. Just breathe the clover, hold the sun, before the autumn frost has come. You worried when the leaves turned brown, and feared the cold would freeze the stream. You chased the sunset out of town, searching for some bigger dream. If I could touch your shoulder now, beside the old pine near the lane, I'd tell you how the snow bends low and leaves the branches whole again. Don't hurry past the blossoms bloom. Don't curse the quiet in your room. The river finds the sea in time. The mountain takes its years to climb. Just breathe the clover, hold the sun, before the autumn frost has come. The summer heat was never lost. It warmed the roots beneath the snow. Every storm you feared the most just taught the garden how to grow. This heavy chair holds peace at last, sending love into the past. Rest your feet, young traveler, rest. The season knows what suits you best. Honeyed amber spills across the walkway as the afternoon begins to lean. You paused and pointed to the empty space and asked if I was watching the quiet scene. I nodded, pulled my sweater just a bit close, and said the autumn air was turning understanding well the shifting winds upon the hilltop path. Sit beside me for a minute, stranger. Let the golden light pour through the trees. Every season has a story, it must leave us, woven gently in the cooling breeze. Time moves on, but warmth remains right here, in a simple smile as winter draws near. You told me of the snow back in your hometown, how the lakes freeze smooth as polished glass. I spoke about the swallows in the late June, and how fast the summer flowers seem to pass. We laughed like old companions in the shadows, as yellow light turned soft and violet blue. We watched the evening gather all around, two quiet souls upon a quiet street, not needing much to make the moment whole, just the gentle dusk and autumn breath. Sit beside me for a minute, stranger. Let the golden light pour through the trees. Every season has a story, it must leave us, woven gently in the cooling breeze. Time moves on, but warmth remains right here, in a simple smile as winter draws near. The world turns fast for those who keep on running, but nature rests whenever day is done. We learn to listen to the falling acorns, and thank the sky for every setting sun. You tipped your hat and walked into the dusk. The amber glow gave way to evening stars. A stranger's voice, a lesson from the trees. Warmth stays with us wherever we are. Yesterday, beside the garden gate, that autumn had a slow and gentle way to wait. I looked around today to see if it was true, and found a dozen little gifts left here for you. The yellow acorn sitting on a lichened stone, a spider thread that glistens where the breeze has blown. The ivy curls a little closer to the porch, a maple leaf is burning like a tiny torch. The world is quietly shifting down its pace, and writing tiny notes across this quiet place. So I count the small details along the walkway floor, kitchen door. Nature leaves a note in every spot we look, like pressed blue petals hidden in a favored book. It is the little changes through the turning year that keep us feeling warm and glad to be right here. The sparrows gather berries from the holly tree. An apple tumbles down to set its sweet seed free. A squirrel buries walnuts in the flower bed, just like the simple story that you spoke and said. The creek out in the pasture moves a bit more slow, preparing for the weeks when quiet north winds blow. The ivy curls a little closer to the wall. A single robin stops to answer autumn's call. The world is quietly shifting down its pace and writing tiny notes across this quiet place. So I count the small details along the walkway floor, the silver touch of frost beside the kitchen door. Nature leaves a note in every spot we look, like pressed blue petals hidden in a favored book. It is the little changes through the turning year that keep us feeling warm and glad to be right here. Yesterday you spoke of seasons turning slow, and how the red sunsets make all the windows glow. I never paid attention to the bark upon the pine until your gentle words brought out the bright design. A brown pine cone sitting on the wooden step, a secret that the afternoon has safely kept. You mentioned yesterday, and now I see it all, the beauty hiding in the middle of the fall. Just small details everywhere, floating in the quiet air. Free canvas curtains feel so heavy, where light from 50 years ago was caught. I touch the hem and suddenly I'm standing beside the lake before the summer sought its long retreat into the autumn chill. The breeze was sweet, the pine tree stood so still. A single thread can pull a century back and show the green upon the mountain track. Time moves gently through the changing trees, turning golden leaves to quiet snow. seasons whisper what the heart has known. We never truly walk this earth alone. Rough denim sleeves that smelled of garden soil, when spring was waking up the sleeping earth. You planted seeds after a long day's toil, and laughed to see the morning flowers birth. That faded patch of cloth upon my knee brings back the river and the willow tree. Time moves gently through the changing trees, turning golden leaves to quiet snow. I hold the fabric of our memories and feel the warmest winds of long ago. The seasons whisper what the heart has known. We never truly walk this earth alone. The winter winds may blow across the hill, and frost may paint the window pane with ice, but touching woven threads of yesterday restores the sunshine in a moment's grace. The quiet years that drifted out to sea still live again inside this cloth and me. Frayed canvas curtains, soft and slow, warmest winds of long ago. Seasons turn and seasons stay, woven in our yesterday. For on the walnut clock glows softly in some far-off year we have not seen. We will sit upon a wooden bench where the willow branches bend in green. The air will smell of damp spring earth when our hair is turned to silver lace, and every worry from the past will vanish from your face. I can see the robin build her nest in the quiet valley where we rest. Someday the orchard trees will bloom just for two old lovers in the shade. We will listen to the we made. Time will linger by the garden gate, watching gentle wild lilies grow. In that future peaceful afternoon that our weary spirits already know. 6 on the brass dial brings the dusk, when the swallows fly across the bay. can see you sitting by the porch as the twilight melts the day away. The evening breeze will softly hum, telling tales of how the summer stayed. I can see the robin build her nest in the quiet valley where we rest. Someday the orchard trees will bloom just for two old lovers in the shade. We will listen to the warm rain falling on the golden promises we made. Time will linger by the garden gate, watching gentle wild lilies grow. In that future peaceful afternoon that our weary spirits already know. The years ahead are a quiet stream flowing toward a meadow soft and wide, where the winter snows don't stay for long, and love is always resting by our side. 4 on the clock in that distant home, where the moss is thick and lilacs bloom again. We will rest our eyes and breathe the sweet air in a sweet eternal season then. This brass button rests beside my tea, scratched and dulled by 60 years of spring. I watch the garden turn from brown to green, and listen to the gentle sparrows sing. The winter cold is melting off the glass, making room for April's soft embrace. Time moves softly like a drifting cloud, leaving quiet memories in its place. And the earth keeps spinning around the sun, dressing every hill in emerald lace. Summer light will bloom and fall away, yet I find a peace inside this space. Through every season that comes and goes, my heart stays steady as the river flows. I hold this little piece of polished metal, remembering the jacket sewn for me. Outside, the autumn leaves begin to drop a golden blanket on the quiet way. The afternoon is painted deep and warm, while chilly breezes voices whisper through the doorway. Time moves softly like a drifting cloud, leaving quiet memories in its place. And the earth keeps spinning around the sun, dressing every hill in an old lace. Summer light will bloom and fall away, yet I find a peace inside this space. Through every season that comes and goes, my heart stays steady as the river flows. When winter comes to dust the garden fence, I will sit right here and watch the white snow fall. Nature has a rhythm of its own, a quiet magic wrapping over all. This little button sitting on the oak, a faithful witness to the changing year. The seasons turn, the sweet birds call, and I am content right here. An old flower cart rattles down the lane, singing a song you used to know so well. The summer leaves are turning soft and pale, and autumn brings a story left to tell. You used to love the way the evening smells, when pine trees whisper in the chilly air. Put on your coat and step outside today. The world is waiting just across the square. When golden autumn calls your name again, I hope you find the peace you carried then. The geese fly south beneath the velvet sky, and time moves slow as gentle dreams go by. My dearest friend, the seasons always change, but love remains familiar and unchanged. A creaking fence post stands against the breeze, where we once carved initials long ago. The river glides beneath the sleeping trees, preparing for the white and quiet snow. You always said the earth knows how to heal. Each fallen acorn holds a quiet prayer. So take my hand and let us walk a while. There is no hurry in the open air. When golden autumn calls your name again, I hope you find fly south beneath the velvet sky, and time moves slow as gentle dreams go by. My dearest friend, the seasons always change, but love remains familiar and unchanged. Winter will come with frost upon the glass, and spring will bring the daffodils in bloom. No matter how many swift years may pass, there is warmth enough inside this cozy room. Listen close, the streetcar moves along and carries home our favorite quiet song. Rest your heart, my old companion, rest. Nature knows the timing that is best. Cedar perfume fills the quiet lane as Arthur fastens up his tweed again. He watches amber leaves fall softly to the ground, while October makes a gentle whispering sound. The porch light flickers bright against the gathering gray, and summer's final robin flies away. He doesn't rush his steps the way he used to do. He lets the chilly breeze pass through. With a broom in his hand and a song in his chest, he welcomes how the garden starts to rest. For the seasons turn like pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors in this familiar place. The smell of toasted cinnamon drifts from his kitchen door, spilling gentle warmth across the wooden floor. He remembers how his children chased the fallen leaves, gathering pine cones under wooden eaves. Now the river runs a little slower through the meadow reed, fulfilling every simple winter need. For the seasons turn like pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors his home. For the seasons turn like pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors in this familiar place. Damp cedar in the twilight air, he sits back in his porch rocking chair. Another year glides gently by underneath the twilight sky. One quiet thought strikes the silence here as golden shadows cross the floor. The porch swing sways without a breeze beside the heavy wooden door. Outside, the hills are changing clothes in red and amber, soft and deep. The river hums a lullaby to put the summer trees to sleep. A flock of wild geese flies above, drawing lines across the gray. The cool air smells of fallen pine, and summer softly fades away. The meadow whispers low and sweet, a song of seasons passing by. The pumpkin vines begin to rest beneath an endless autumn sky, and every leaf that finds the ground is keeping promises we made when sunshine held the world in place before the colors start to fade. A wooden fence surrounds the field where horses graze in gentle peace. Then smoke climbs up from a chimney top as daily worries find release. The oak trees drop their acorns down upon the moss along the lane, while silver mist begins to roll across the quiet window pane. There is a comfort in the cold, a beauty in the slowing stride, when nature gathers all her gifts and keeps them warm inside. The meadow whispers soft tonight, the stars appear now one by one. We close the blinds and rest our eyes now that the harvest work is done. The seasons spin, the quiet stays in these peaceful golden days. Where do the sparrows sleep tonight? The cedar bends, the sky grows white. And who decided frost should creep across the garden while we sleep? My teacup's cold, the steam is gone. A squirrel buries acorn seeds. The clock ticks off, the day moves on, lost in the rustle of the reeds. Thoughts keep drifting like the breeze, tangled up in oak tree leaves. yet everything feels clean and new. Where does the gentle creek go now? Underneath the frozen bough, seasons roll like quiet wheels, healing every heart that feels. Spring was green and autumn gold, a story written, slowly told. Why does the robin know to fly? He leaves a shadow in the sky. Then comes a memory of a coat, a yellow scarf, a paper boat. The pond turns dark, reflections blur, pine needles fall without a sound. I wonder where the blossoms were before they tumbled to the ground. Thoughts keep drifting like the breeze, tangled up in oak tree leaves. Nothing stays the way it grew, yet everything feels clean and new. Where does the gentle creek go now? Underneath the frozen bough, seasons roll like quiet wheels, healing every heart that feels. Spring was green and autumn gold, a story written, slowly told. Mind wandering through months gone by, a maple branch against the sky. No answers needed in the end, the earth remains a steady friend. Rain turns to snow, snow turns to rain. Life circles back around again. Where do the sparrows sleep tonight? The sky is soft, the evening light. The earth is warm and deep, and nature folds itself to sleep. Heavy oak presses in the floor, a sturdy chair that grounds my weary bones. I take my pen and look back down the line to write a note to young 19 back home. You ran so fast to beat the afternoon, chasing every swallow in the blue. If you could sit here now and feel the breeze, you would see the green returns to trees. Don't worry, child, about the winter freeze. The river always knows its way along. The summer heat will give way to the leaves, and every quiet season has a song. Just let the wild earth teach you how to grow. There is no need to hurry down below. You thought the garden died when frosted night erased the roses standing in a row. I wish I could have held your trembling hand before you wept into the morning snow. The roots were resting deep beneath the cold, preparing for the glory of the spring. Now sitting in this solid, heavy seat, I watch the endless wheel of earth repeat. Don't worry, child, about the winter freeze. The river always knows its way along. The summer heat will give way to the leaves, and every quiet season has a song. Just let the wild earth teach you how to grow. There is no need to hurry down below. Time is not a race you have to win. It is a porch where wind and sunlight play. The moss will soften up the sharpest rock, and shadows stretch and slowly melt away. So breathe the scent of honeysuckle vine, and trust the patient turning of the wheel. This heavy chair holds all the peace we earned, and every simple joy you used to feel. Dear young boy, the world is fine. Dear young boy, the world is fine. Copper twilight glimmers through the trees, casting golden shadows on your sleeve. You sit beside me on this wooden seat, two strangers pulled in from the chill autumn street. You glance up at the sky and softly say, the sunset holds a different shade today. I turn to smile and listen to your voice, as if the fading season made a choice. The winter breeze begins to softly blow, and we share memories from long ago. Nature paints the hour in shades of rust. Leaves turn to gold, then settle into dust. We watch the world prepare to go to sleep, finding a quiet promise we can keep. Though I may never know your name, my friend, we share the warm twilight until the end. You point toward the geese heading for the south, a gentle grin around your quiet mouth. You whisper how the summer Yet every golden autumn seems to last. I nod and tell you how the spring will wait, just beyond the frozen garden gate. I turn to smile and listen to your voice, as if the fading season made a choice. The winter breeze begins to softly blow, and we share memories from long ago. Nature paints the hour in shades of rust. Leaves turn to gold, then settle into dust. We watch the world prepare to go to sleep, finding a quiet promise we can keep. Though I may never know your name, my friend, we share the warm twilight until the end. Strangers meet like leaves upon the ground, resting for a moment, safe and sound. The seasons change, but kindness stays the same. A simple light without a face or name. The street light sparkles in a topaz glow. You tip your hat and turn to go. Goodbye, my friend of autumn afternoon. May gentle winter treat you fair and soon. You told me yesterday that autumn stays a little longer if you watch the lane. So I sat outside to count the days and saw the yellow leaves against the pane. A robin perched upon the cedar gate, a spider spun a web across the sill. The porch light flickered just a minute late, and dark came softly down the gentle hill. I never noticed how the shadows grow, or how the robin knows just when to go. The small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how the pine trees learn to stand alone. We spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. An acorn dropped beside the gravel drive, a cloud of gnats was dancing in the sun. The last wild roses clinging to survive before November rains have all begun. The neighbor's chimney puffs a silver thread, the pump handle wears a coat of chilly dew. I remembered every gentle thing you said, and found that every word you spoke was true. I never noticed how the shadows grow, or how the robin knows just when to go. Small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how how the pine trees learned to stand alone. You spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. The seasons move like old familiar songs. We hear the notes, but miss the subtle, quiet phrase. To notice where each tiny leaf belongs can turn our simple hours into days of grace. The small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how the pine trees learn to stand alone. You spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. A bit of lichen on the stone, the acorn falling on the lane. I hear your quiet voice again, and autumn stays a little while. Coarse-threaded wool beneath my fingertips brings back the riverbank where willows grew. I touch the frayed green cuff and suddenly the air turns cold, the skies are bright and blue. You sat beside me on the damp spring grass, unraveling a thread while blossoms fell. A single moment frozen in the weave, more precious than a song could ever tell. The years move on like water down the creek, yet here within the cloth you start to speak. Now the seasons change their dresses every year, from gentle green to amber in the fall. Standing in this worn old knitted sweater, I can clearly hear your distant call. Time may fold our youth and put it all away, but love remains in every thread today. Smooth cotton lining in the inner pocket still holds the scent of pine and summer rain. One quiet touch and 30 years evaporate, and I am walking up the hill again. The wild mustard blooms along the track. You laughed and pulled a buttercup for me. I keep that sunny afternoon preserved inside the fabric of a memory. The wind blows through the orchard where we stood and turns the silver leaves to quiet wood. Now the seasons change their dresses every year, From gentle green to amber in the fall, standing in this worn old knitted sweater, I can clearly hear your distant call. Time may fold our youth and put it all away, but love remains in every thread today. Winters bring their heavy quilts of snow. Springtime spins her lace upon the hedge, and every patch of earth we used to know is stitched forever at the meadow's edge. Coarse-threaded wool against my palm tonight, holding back the darkening of light. Stitches from an early spring stay true, warm and soft and woven, full of you, full of you. Full of you. "12 on the clock will strike a softer chime, when 50 years have slipped across the floor. The winter frost will know its proper time to leave the garden at our kitchen door. We'll look outside and see the robins fly across a sky of pale and tranquil blue. And I will hold your hand as years go by, just watching how the world begins anew. The gentle wind will blow away the cold, and every robin knows its simple song. We won't mind the thought of growing old when seasons carry us along. I will find you under the elm tree when April blossom turns the meadow green. We'll sit together where we used to be and marvel at the peaceful summer scene. Nature keeps her promises so true, and I will spend those future days with you. 3 on the dial will mark the afternoon in some distant golden autumn yet to come. The maples will drop leaves beneath the moon, and honeybees will play their quiet hum. We'll rock upon the porch and watch the light fade slow across the gentle rolling hill. And when the evening turns to cozy night, our happy hearts will stay contented still. The gentle wind will blow away We'll sit together where we used to be and marvel at the peaceful summer scene. Nature keeps her promises so true, and I will spend those future days with you. Time moves like a river down the stream, carrying the blossoms to the bay. Yet every winter holds a sunny dream of another warm and restful summer day. Yes, 12 on the clock will chime once more, and green grass will carpet every lawn. We'll listen to the wind outside the door and welcome in another peaceful dawn under the elm tree. With you, my dear, with you. A dried leaf rests upon the oak wood table, a gentle trace of autumn left behind. I count the veins that weave an amber fable and let the quiet memory fill my mind. Outside the pane, the summer softly fades away, and golden hues begin to paint the afternoon. The gentle breeze is whispering through the doorway. It whispers low of winter coming soon. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. I lift this tiny stem between my fingers. It holds the warmth of July's midday heat. The autumn chills, the summer comfort lingers to make my slow and peaceful heart complete. The birds fly south across the changing velvet sky. They sing a song I used to know so well. The gentle breeze is whispering through the doorway. It leaves a quiet promise where it fell. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. The frost will come and dress the sleepy garden in robes of white until the springtime rain. The earth knows well that to pause before it blooms again. Seasons turn like pages in a storybook. Nature paints the world in quiet grace. Every falling leaf is just a loving look. Time leaves a smile upon the earth's sweet face. And sitting here, I feel the steady drum of tender years and days that come and go. A dried leaf rests upon the table. The seasons change, but home remains the same. I close my eyes and feel the quiet warmth. Softly autumn calls my name. A bicycle bell chimes along the cobblestone, calling us back to days we used to know. Pull up a chair, my dear old friend. Watch how the golden maple branches bend. The autumn air is cool and sweet today, chasing the dusty, lingering summer away. Listen to the quiet rustle in the trees, every little secret carried on the breeze. You and I have walked 1,000 miles or more, right back to this cozy kitchen door. The seasons turn like pages in a book. Come take another long and peaceful look. Keeps on flowing to the sea, just like the gentle years with you and me. Nature puts her velvet coat upon the town as red and yellow leaves come floating down. The newspaper rolls against the wooden gate. The afternoon is growing soft and late. Put on your coat, let us walk the park once more, beside the lake where sparrows used to soar. Notice how the light begins to ember fade in every quiet memory we made. Listen to the quiet rustle in the trees, every little secret carried on the breeze. You and I have walked 1,000 miles or more, right back to this cozy kitchen door. The seasons turn like pages in a book. Come take another long and peaceful look. Keeps on flowing to the sea, just like the gentle years with you and me. Nature puts her velvet coat upon the town as red and yellow leaves come floating down. Winter will bring a blanket made of white, softening the edges of the quiet night. But sitting here across the table now, time leaves a gentle touch upon your brow. We do not mind the fading of the green. We love the finest days the world has seen. So listen to that bell down gathered by the creek alone, back when the July skies were blue and wild green ferns were washed in dew. It holds the warmth of brighter days before the autumn brought its haze. The window frame is turning cold, the oak tree sheds its quiet gold, and in my hand this little piece reminds me how the seasons cease. Time moves soft across the land, like river water in my hand. From apple blooms to winter chill, the world turns round, yet I stand still. I keep the spring inside my chest, while all the forest goes to rest. I trace the smooth and rounded edge and recall birds upon the ledge. They sang a May in cherry red before the northern winds were bred. Now frost is creeping down the pane to swallow up the summer rain. The window frame is turning cold, the oak tree sheds its quiet gold, and in my hand this little piece reminds me how the seasons cease. Time moves soft across the land, like river water in my hand. From apple blooms to winter chill, the world turns round, yet I stand still. I keep the spring inside my chest, while all the forest goes to rest. There is a peace in watching leaves drop softly from the wooden eaves. For every year that fades away will bring back green another day. I set the river stone right here to welcome in another year. The tea grows cold, the shadows creep, and nature softly goes to sleep. A milkman's whistle echoes off brick walls and brings the quiet town to gentle life. You pull your wool sweater around your frame, step past the memory of yesterday's strife. The autumn wind is sweeping down the street and rustling maple leaves against the pane. We watch so many summers turn to gold and share the shelter when the storm clouds rolled. Old friend, remember how the rivers run when green returns to bloom across the land. No matter how the winter chills the air, I am right here to take you by the hand. seasons turn, but warm true hearts remain. A trolley bell clinks soft across the square, while sparrows gather in the sycamore. You sit with me and watch the shadows stretch like quiet tide upon a sheltered shore. The scent of pine comes drifting down the lane. Old friend, remember how the rivers run when green returns to bloom across the land. No matter how the winter chills the air, I am right here to take you by the hand. The seasons turn, but warm true hearts remain. Years may paint our silver hair with grace, and frost may dust the garden on the hill, but nature keeps a rhythm soft and slow, and time can never break our bond or chill. Listen to the street sound fade to dusk. The evening stars begin their quiet show. Old friend, sweet peace is waiting at the door. Wherever changing autumn winds may blow, wherever changing winds may blow. Sweet wood smoke carries news across the hollow, where quiet cedar branches start to bend. Old Thomas buttoned up his woolen cardigan and walked out where the gravel country road would end. He smelled the rich dark earth of early winter, a spicy breath of cinnamon and pine. The maple trees had traded red for silver, the robins flew away a week ago. He tilted back his cap toward the heavens and smiled at how the twilight set the hills aglow. For autumn always gives a nod to winter, and nature finds her peace beneath the frost. He has watched the turning wheel for 80 seasons and knows that not a single bloom is lost. The river slows its song, the stars grow bright as quiet shadows kiss the world goodnight. The scent of baked pear apples from the kitchen escaped into the crisp November breeze. His companion stood beside the wooden porch rail, her heavy shawl wrapped tight against the trees. She caught the sweet perfume of dried carnations the way the year was growing old. The maple trees had traded red for silver. The wild geese made their journey through the gray. They shared a gentle look without a whisper, and watched the fading light turn into yesterday. For autumn always gives a nod to winter, and nature finds her peace beneath the frost. He has watched the turning wheel for 80 seasons, and knows that not a single bloom is lost. The river slows its song, the stars grow bright, as quiet shadows kiss the world goodnight. Time does not hurry when the season changes. It glides as soft as tea inside a cup. The earth just closes up her golden pages and waits for spring to come and wake her up. The wood smoke settles in the sleepy evening. The chimney sparks begin their quiet fade. Two shadows walk inside and close the doorway, content with every promise nature made. The hills are sleeping under winter's crest. That is how the valley learns to rest. A sudden memory breaks the quiet as twilight settles over frost-bitten hills. The velvet curtains frame a frozen meadow where winter glides across the windowsills. A solitary crow takes flight above the pines, tracing dark arches in the fading sky. The air holds still, a breath before the snow, while silver lanterns start their evening glow. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel a world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. The camera of the mind pans down the river, where ice forms ribbons on the glassy stream. Tall birches bend beneath their snowy cloaks, like quiet guardians in a gentle dream. A deer steps slowly through the pine grove shade, leaving faint footprints where the wildflowers fade. The air holds still, a breath before the snow, while silver lanterns start their evening glow. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel the world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. Beyond the hills the world is rushing by, but here time slows beneath the lavender sky. Each fallen branch a story preserved in frost, where nothing sweet is ever truly lost. See how the season paints the valley soft and deep, laying the gentle earth to peaceful sleep. The golden embers flickering in the grate as nature lingers at the garden gate. Warm winds of spring may feel the world away, yet beauty rests right here in shades of gray. The twilight fades into a starry night. The valley slumbers in the soft moonlight. All is serene, all is at peace. Who taught the dandelion how to drift across the hedge? I watch a tiny yellow leaf upon the windowsill. My tea is getting cooler now, the clock tick-tocks along, and autumn sneaks inside the yard without a single sound. I wonder if the robins know the winter's on its way, or if they simply pack their songs and leave for warmer skies. Thought drifts to another year, a blue afternoon, when shoes are stained with grass and buttercups, and nobody ever cared about the time. Listen, the seasons keep on turning in a slow and quiet dance, rolling like a gentle wave across the porch tonight. We ask 100 questions to the quiet evening air, and watch the golden shadows softly fall into the light. Is that a neighbor's porch light coming on across the street? The moss upon the flagstone path is looking very green. I remember how the spring felt 40 years ago, or was it 50? Numbers blur like raindrops on the glass grass. A sudden breeze brings smell of pines, or maybe damp oak leaves. The mind just wanders where it wants, like ripples on a pond. Thinking of that wooden bench beside the harbor wall, where summer lingered longer than it should, and every simple moment felt like home. Listen, the seasons keep on turning in a slow and quiet dance, rolling like a gentle wave across the porch tonight. We ask 100 questions to the quiet evening air, and watch the golden shadows softly fall into the light. No answers come, but none are needed here. The world moves on in rhythm, soft and clear. From snow to green, from gold to gray, the creek keeps flowing anyway. Why does the dusk look softer every year? I set my cup down, watch the sunset fade. The breeze is cold now, but my heart is warm, just wandering along through days and years. Quiet autumn evening. This velvet armchair holds my frame. A shadow stretch across the porch. I write to someone with my name, who used to run with youth's bright torch. You thought the spring would last forever. You ran through wheat fields in a haze, impatient for the stormy weather, and wishing away those golden days. Now watching swallows cross the sky, I wish I knew back then as much as now. Don't hurry past the blossoms bloom, don't curse the quiet in your room. The river finds the sea in time. The mountain takes its years to climb. Just breathe the clover, hold the sun, before the autumn frost has come. You worried when the leaves turned brown, and feared the cold would freeze the stream. You chased the sunset out of town, searching for some bigger dream. If I could touch your shoulder now, beside the old pine near the lane, I'd tell you how the snow bends low and leaves the branches whole again. Don't hurry past the blossoms bloom, don't curse the quiet in your room. The river finds the sea in time. The mountain takes its years to climb. Just breathe the clover, hold the sun, before the autumn frost has come. The summer heat was never lost. It warmed the roots beneath the snow. Every storm you feared the most just taught the garden how to grow. This This heavy chair holds peace at last, sending love into the past. Rest your feet, young traveler, rest. The season knows what suits you best. Honeyed amber spills across the walkway as the afternoon begins to lean. You paused and pointed to the empty space and asked if I was watching the quiet scene. I nodded, pulled my sweater just a bit close, and said the autumn air was turning sweet. We watched the maple leaves turn rust and red, two travelers sharing a wooden bench, not knowing names but understanding well the shifting winds upon the hilltop path. Sit beside me for a minute, stranger. Let the golden light pour through the trees. Every season has a story, it must leave us, woven gently in the cooling breeze. Time moves on, remains right here in a simple smile as winter draws near. You told me of the snow back in your hometown, how the lakes freeze smooth as polished glass. I spoke about the swallows in the late June, and how fast the summer flowers seem to pass. We laughed like old companions in the shadows as yellow light turned soft and violet blue. We watched the evening gather all around, two quiet souls upon a quiet street, not needing much to make the moment whole, just the gentle dusk and autumn breath. Sit beside me for a minute, stranger. Let the golden light pour through the trees. Every season has a story, it must leave us, woven gently in the cooling breeze. Time moves on, but warmth remains right here in a simple smile as winter draws near. The world turns fast for those who keep on running, but nature rests whenever day is done. We learn to listen to the falling acorns and thank the sky for every setting sun. You tipped your hat and walked into the dusk. The amber glow gave way to evening stars. A stranger's voice, a lesson from the trees. Warmth stays with us wherever we are. outside the garden gate. That autumn had a slow and gentle way to wait. I looked around today to see if it was true, and found a dozen little gifts left here for you. The yellow acorn sitting on a lichened stone, a spider thread that glistens where the breeze has blown. The ivy curls a little closer to the porch. A maple leaf is burning like a tiny torch. The world is quietly shifting down its pace, and writing tiny notes across this quiet place. So I count the small details along the walkway floor, the silver touch of frost beside the kitchen door. Nature leaves a note in every spot we look, like pressed blue petals hidden in a favored book. It is the little changes through the turning year that keep us feeling warm and glad to be right here. The sparrows gather berries from the holly tree. An apple tumbles down to set its sweet seed free. A squirrel buries walnuts in the flower bed, just like the simple story that you spoke and said. The creek out in the pasture moves a bit more slow, preparing for the weeks when quiet north winds blow. The ivy curls a little closer to the wall. A single robin stops to answer autumn's call. The world is quietly shifting down its pace, and writing tiny notes across this quiet place. So I count the small details along the walkway floor, the silver touch of frost beside the kitchen door. Nature leaves a note in every spot we look, like pressed blue petals hidden in a favored book. It is the little changes through the turning year that keep us feeling warm and glad to be right here. Yesterday you spoke of seasons turning slow, and how the red sunsets make all the windows glow. I never paid attention to the bark upon the pine, until your gentle words brought out the bright design. A brown pine cone sitting on the wooden step, a secret that the afternoon has safely kept. He mentions yesterday, and now I see it all, the beauty hiding in the middle of the fall. Just small details everywhere, floating in the quiet air. Frayed canvas curtains feel so heavy, where light from 50 years ago was caught. I touch the hem and suddenly I'm standing beside the lake before the summer sought its long retreat into the autumn chill. The breeze was sweet, the pine tree stood so still. A single thread can pull a century back and show the green upon the mountain track. Time moves gently through the changing trees, turning golden leaves to quiet snow. I hold the fabric of our memories and feel the warmest winds of long ago. The seasons whisper what the heart has known. We never truly walk this earth alone. Rough denim sleeves that smelled of garden soil, when spring was waking up the sleeping earth. You planted seeds after a long day's toil and laughed to see the morning flowers birth. That faded patch of cloth upon my knee brings back the river and the willow tree. Time moves gently through the changing trees, turning golden leaves to quiet snow. I hold the fabric of our memories and feel the warmest winds of long ago. The seasons whisper what the heart has known. We never truly walk this earth alone. The winter winds may blow across the hill, and frost may paint the window pane with ice, but touching woven threads of yesterday restores the sunshine in a moment's grace. The quiet years that drifted out to sea still live again inside this cloth and me. Frayed canvas curtains, soft and slow, warmest winds of long ago. Seasons turn and seasons stay, woven in our yesterday. For on the walnut clock glows softly in some far-off year we have not seen. We will sit upon a wooden bench where the willow branches bend in green. The air will smell of damp spring earth when our hair is turned to silver lace, and every worry memory from the past will vanish from your face. I can see the robin build her nest in the quiet valley where we rest. Someday the orchard trees will bloom just for two old lovers in the shade. We will listen to the warm rain falling on the golden promises we made. Time will linger by the garden gate, watching gentle wild lilies grow. In that future peaceful afternoon that our weary spirits already know. 6 on the brass dial brings the dusk, when the swallows fly across the bay. I can see you sitting by the porch as the twilight melts the day away. The evening breeze will softly hum, telling tales of how the summer stayed. I can see the robin build her nest in the quiet valley where we rest. Someday the orchard trees will bloom just for two old lovers in the shade. We will listen to the warm rain falling on the golden promises we made. Time will linger by the garden gate, watching gentle wild lilies grow. In that future peaceful afternoon that our weary spirits already know. The years ahead are a quiet stream flowing toward a meadow soft and wide, where the winter snows don't stay for long, and love is always resting by our side. 4 on the clock in that distant home, where the moss is thick and lilacs bloom again. We will rest our eyes and breathe the sweet air in a sweet eternal season then. This brass button rests beside my tea, scratched and dulled by 60 years of spring. I watch the garden turn from brown to green, and listen to the gentle sparrows sing. The winter cold is melting off the glass, making room for April's soft embrace. Time moves softly like like a drifting cloud, leaving quiet memories in its place. And the earth keeps spinning around the sun, dressing every hill in emerald lace. Summer light will bloom and fall away, yet I find a peace inside this space. Through every season that comes and goes, my heart stays steady as the river flows. I hold this little piece of polished metal, remembering the jacket sewn for me. Outside, the autumn leaves begin to drop a golden blanket on the quiet way. The afternoon is painted deep and warm, while chilly breezes whisper through the doorway. Time moves softly like a drifting cloud, leaving quiet memories in its place. And the earth keeps spinning around the sun, dressing every hill in emerald lace. Summer light will bloom and fall away, yet I find a peace inside this space. Through every season that comes and goes, my heart stays steady as the river flows. When winter comes to dust the garden fence, I will sit right here and watch the white snow fall. Nature has a rhythm of its own, a quiet magic wrapping over all. This little button sitting on the oak, a faithful witness to the changing year. The seasons turn, the sweet birds call, and I am content right here. An old flower cart rattles down the lane, singing a song you used to know so well. The summer leaves are turning soft and pale, and autumn brings a story left to tell. You used to love the way the evening smells, when pine trees whisper in the chilly air. Put on your coat and step outside today. The world is waiting just across the square. When golden autumn calls your name again, I hope you find the peace you carried then. The geese fly south beneath the always change, but love remains familiar and unchanged. A creaking fence post stands against the breeze, where we once carved initials long ago. The river glides beneath the sleeping trees, preparing for the wide and quiet snow. You always said the earth knows how to heal. Each fallen acorn holds a quiet prayer. So take my hand and let us walk a while. There is no hurry in the open air. When golden autumn calls your name again, I hope you find the peace you carried then. The geese fly south beneath the velvet sky, and time moves slow as gentle dreams go by. My dearest friend, the seasons always change, but love remains familiar and unchanged. Winter will come with frost upon the glass, and spring will bring the daffodils in bloom. No matter how many swift years may pass, there is warmth enough inside this cozy room. Listen close, the streetcar moves along and carries home our favorite quiet song. Rest your heart, my old companion, rest. Nature knows the timing that is best. Cedar perfume fills the quiet lane as Arthur fastens up his tweed again. He watches amber leaves fall softly to the ground, while October makes a gentle whispering sound. The porch light flickers bright against the gathering gray, and summer's final robin flies away. He doesn't rush his steps the way he used to do. He lets the chilly breeze pass through. With a broom in his hand and a song in his chest, he welcomes how the garden starts to rest. For the seasons turn like pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors in this familiar place. The smell of toasted cinnamon drifts from his kitchen door, spilling gentle warmth across the wooden floor. He pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors in this familiar place. The hills wear coats of crimson, rust, and dusty brown, a soft wool blanket laid upon the sleepy town. Life flows along like water over creek-bed stone, and Arthur feels at ease right here inside his home. For the seasons turn like pages in a golden book, and time moves slowly everywhere you look. He knows the winter frost will bring a peaceful grace as nature paints her colors in this familiar place. Damp cedar in the twilight air, he sits back in his porch rocking chair. Another year glides gently by underneath the twilight sky. One quiet thought strikes the silence here as golden shadows cross the floor. The porch swing sways without a breeze beside the heavy wooden door. Outside, the hills are changing clothes in red and amber, soft and deep. The river hums a lullaby to put the summer trees to sleep. A flock of wild geese flies above, drawing lines across the gray. The cool air smells of fallen pine, and summer softly fades away. The meadow whispers low and sweet, a song of seasons passing by. The pumpkin vines begin to rest beneath an endless autumn sky, and every leaf that finds the ground is keeping promises we made when sunshine held the world in place before the colors start to fade. A wooden fence surrounds the field where horses graze in gentle peace. Then smoke climbs up from a chimney top as daily worries find release. The oak trees drop their acorns down upon the moss along the lane, while silver mist begins to roll across the quiet window pane. There is a comfort in the cold, a beauty in the slowing stride, when nature gathers all her gifts and keeps them warm inside. The meadow whispers soft tonight, the stars appear now one by one. We close the blinds and rest our eyes now that the harvest work is done. The seasons spin, the quiet stays in these peaceful golden days. year bends, the sky grows white. And who decided frost should creep across the garden while we sleep? My teacup's cold, the steam is gone. A squirrel buries acorn seeds. The clock ticks off, the day moves on, lost in the rustle of the reeds. Thoughts keep drifting like the breeze, tangled up in oak tree leaves. Nothing stays the way it grew, yet everything feels clean and new. Where does the gentle creek go now? Underneath the frozen bough, seasons roll like quiet wheels, healing every heart that feels. Spring was green and autumn gold, a story written, slowly told. Why does the robin know to fly? He leaves a shadow in the sky. Then comes a memory of a coat, a yellow scarf, a paper boat. The pond turns dark, reflections blur, pine needles fall without a sound. I wonder where the blossoms were before they tumbled to the ground. Thoughts keep drifting like the breeze, tangled up in oak tree leaves. Nothing stays the way it grew, yet everything feels clean and new. Where does the gentle creek go now? Underneath the frozen bough, seasons roll like quiet wheels, healing every heart that feels. Spring was green and autumn gold, a story written, slowly told. Mind wandering through months gone by, a maple branch against the sky. No answers needed in the end, the earth remains a steady friend. Rain turns to snow, snow turns to rain. Life circles back around again. Where do the sparrows sleep tonight? The sky is soft, the evening light. The earth is warm and deep, and nature folds itself to sleep. Heavy oak presses in the floor, a sturdy chair that grounds my weary bones. I take my pen and look back down the line to write a note to young 19 back home. You ran so fast to beat the afternoon, chasing every swallow in the blue. If you could sit here now and feel the breeze, you would see the green returns to trees. Don't worry, child, about the winter freeze. The river always knows its way along. The summer heat will give way to the leaves, and every quiet season has a song. Just let the wild earth teach you how to grow. There is no need the garden died one frosted night. Erased the roses standing in a row. I wish I could have held your trembling hand before you wept into the morning snow. The roots were resting deep beneath the cold, preparing for the glory of the spring. Now sitting in this solid, heavy seat, I watch the endless wheel of earth repeat. Don't worry, child, about the winter freeze. The river always knows its way along. The summer heat will give way to the leaves, and every quiet season has a song. Just let the wild earth teach you how to grow. There is no need to hurry down below. Time is not a race you have to win. It is a porch where wind and sunlight play. The moss will soften up the sharpest rock, and shadows stretch and slowly melt away. So breathe the scent of honeysuckle vine, and trust the patient turning of the wheel. This heavy chair holds all the peace we earned, and every simple joy you used to feel. Dear young boy, the world is fine. Dear young boy, the world is fine. Copper twilight glimmers through the trees, casting golden shadows on your sleeve. You sit beside me on this wooden seat, two strangers pulled in from the chill autumn street. You glance up at the sky and softly say, the sunset holds a different shade today. I turn to smile and listen to your voice, as if the fading season made a choice. The winter breeze begins to softly blow, and we share memories from long ago. Nature paints the hour in shades of rust. Leaves turn to gold, then settle into dust. We watch the world prepare to go to sleep, finding a quiet promise we can keep. Though I may never know your name, until the end. You point toward the geese heading for the south, a gentle grin around your quiet mouth. You whisper how the summer passed so fast, yet every golden autumn seems to last. I nod and tell you how the spring will wait just beyond the frozen garden gate. I turn to smile and listen to your voice, as if the fading season made a choice. The winter breeze begins to softly blow, and we share memories from long ago. Nature paints the hour in shades of rust. Leaves turn to gold, then settle into dust. We watch the world prepare to go to sleep, finding a quiet promise we can keep. Though I may never know your name, my friend, we share the warm twilight until the end. Strangers meet like leaves upon the ground, resting for a moment, safe and sound. The seasons change, but kindness stays the same. A simple light without a face or name. The street light sparkles in a topaz glow. You tip your hat and turn to go. Goodbye, my friend of autumn afternoon. May gentle winter treat you fair and soon. You told me yesterday that autumn stays a little longer if you watch the lane. So I sat outside to count the days and saw the yellow leaves against the pane. A robin perched upon the cedar gate, a spider spun a web across the sill. The porch light flickered just a minute late, and dark came softly down the gentle hill. Never noticed how the shadows grow, or how the robin knows just when to go. The small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how the pine trees learn to stand alone. We spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. An acorn dropped beside the gravel drive. A cloud of gnats was dancing in the sun. The last wild roses clinging to survive before November rains have all begun. The neighbor's chimney puffs a silver thread. The pump handle wears a coat of chilly dew. I remembered every gentle thing you said, and found that every word you spoke was true. I never noticed how the shadows grow, or how the robin knows just when to go. The small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how the pine trees learn to stand alone. He spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. The seasons move like old familiar songs. We hear the notes, but miss the subtle, quiet phrase. To notice where each tiny leaf belongs can turn our simple hours into days of grace. The small things gather in a quiet row, a bit of lichen on a garden stone, the steady way the chilly breezes blow, and how the pine trees learn to stand alone. You spoke of changes in the earth and sky, and now I see them as the year goes by. A bit of lichen on the stone, the acorn falling on the lane. I hear your quiet voice again, and autumn stays a little while. Coarse-threaded wool beneath my fingertips brings back the riverbank where willows grew. I touch the frayed green cuff and suddenly the air turns cold, the skies are bright and blue. You sat beside me on the damp spring grass, unraveling a thread while blossoms fell. A single moment frozen in the weave, more precious than a song could ever tell. The years move on like water down the creek, yet here within the cloth you start to speak. Now the seasons change their dresses every year, from gentle green to amber in the fall. Standing in this worn old knitted sweater, I can clearly hear your distant call. Time may fold our youth and put it all away, but love remains in every thread today. Smooth cotton lining in the inner pocket still holds the scent of pine and summer rain. One quiet touch and 30 years evaporate, and I am walking up the hill again. The wild mustard blooms along the track. You laughed and pulled a buttercup for me. I keep that sunny afternoon preserved inside the fabric The wind blows through the orchard where we stood and turns the silver leaves to quiet wood. Now the seasons change their dresses every year, from gentle green to amber in the fall. Standing in this worn old knitted sweater, I can clearly hear your distant call. Time may fold our youth and put it all away, but love remains in every thread today. Winters bring their heavy quilts of snow. Springtime spins her lace upon the hedge, and every patch of earth we used to know is stitched forever at the meadow's edge. Coarse-threaded wool against my palm tonight, holding back the darkening of light. Stitches from an early spring stay true, warm and soft and woven, full of you, full of you. Full of you. "12 on the clock will strike a softer chime, when 50 years have slipped across the floor. The winter frost will know its proper time to leave the garden at our kitchen door. We'll look outside and see the robins fly across a sky of pale and tranquil blue. And I will hold your hand as years go by, just watching how the world begins anew. The gentle wind will blow away the cold, and every robin knows its simple song. We won't mind the thought of growing old when seasons carry us along. I will find you under the elm tree when April blossom turns the meadow green. We'll sit together where we used to be and marvel at the peaceful summer scene. Nature keeps her promises so true, and I will spend those future days with you. 3 on the dial will mark the afternoon in some distant golden autumn yet to come. The maples will drop leaves beneath the moon, and honeybees will play their quiet hum. We'll rock upon the porch and watch the light fade slow across the gentle rolling hill. gentle wind will blow away the cold, and every robin knows its simple song. We won't mind the thought of growing old when seasons carry us along. I will find you under the elm tree when April blossom turns the meadow green. We'll sit together where we used to be and marvel at the peaceful summer scene. Nature keeps her promises so true, and I will spend those future days with you. Time moves like a river down the stream, carrying the blossoms to the bay. Yet every winter holds a sunny dream of another warm and restful summer day. Yes, 12 on the clock will chime once more, and green grass will carpet every lawn. We'll listen to the wind outside the door and welcome in another peaceful dawn under the elm tree. With you, my dear, with you.